Hello everybody and welcome to Simply Intuitive Tarot. My name is Brantley and this is going to be a general weekly nightcap reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. It's a general reading, so the message might not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. Just take what fits and leave the rest at the door. But if you do find that the message resonates, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button and leave a comment below. Your comments help us connect with your energies on all future readings. And if your sun sign is Gemini, make sure to look on the channel for any corresponding videos that we post for your Moon, Rising, or Venus signs. That way you get the entire message that the spirits have for you. Now, if you'd ever like to set up a private reading with either myself or with AJ, who does the pulse checks on the channel, you can definitely do that. And we have all of the information you need to know in the description box below. If you'd ever like to donate to the channel, we also have a link to our Cash App in the description box. The donations are always appreciated. They help us grow as a channel and make it possible for us to provide content to you. And if you're ever in the mood for a spicier reading, I do a OnlyFans account where I do erotic adult tarot readings, and you'll find that link in the description box as well. But as far as this nightcap reading goes, we've got the introductions out of the way, so let's go ahead and jump right into your reading. So, angel, spirit guides, and ancestors, what messages do we have for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? All right, so card number one, the Two of Spheres in the reverse, the King of Cups, the Ace of Spheres, the Five of Spheres in the reverse, and the Sun card. All right. Well, Gemini, I see that you are trying to balance two things in your life right now. At least two, might be more. Take that as it fits. But you're definitely doing a juggling act, like you're in a circus right now, with this Two of Spheres in the reverse. The King of Cups tells me that you are probably the head of a household, might be the breadwinner in a family. I see a lot of spheres in this reading, so I do get the feeling that you're one of the ones who makes the bigger financial decisions in your home. So you might be the father figure. Tarot is not gender specific, so take this as it fits, but it doesn't have to be male or female, but whichever position you are in your home, you are the king of the castle. You are the one that people turn to. You are the one that kind of takes care of business. And I think that you're trying to balance some things here. We got the Ace of Spheres, and I feel like you've got a new opportunity or a new idea, something that you think might be beneficial in the financial department that you are working on. You're trying to nurture this idea or this job. But we also have the Five of Spheres in the reverse here. So I think that there's another situation, another job you might have been working at longer, another project that you might have been working on longer. There's a real fear that you're going to lose control of this situation, or you're going to miss out on an opportunity of some sort. And that's why you're trying to do multiple things. You've got this idea that you're feeling pretty passionate about, and you feel like this could be very, very rewarding for you, but then there's other things happening. Another thing in particular happening where you also see the benefits of this, and you're afraid of losing out on that opportunity. You don't want to take all of your focus off of this so that you can focus on this new idea. And I think that you're starting to crumble under the weight of trying to keep these things going. So you might have more than one job, and you're starting to get tired, you're getting exhausted, you're starting to feel the weight on your shoulders from trying to carry these two things. And you might be trying to carry these two things too, because in these hard economic times, you really might be trying to take on a lot to try and compensate. Going on that King of Cups here, you're the head of the household, you're the breadwinner, you're the one who brings in more money, or you want to be the one that brings in more. You want to be the one that keeps everything balanced and aligned in your home. Sun card here tells me that ultimately you are going to be victorious in whatever it is that you're doing. You're going to come out on top here. This isn't a situation where I think that everything's just going to come crashing down on you. You are going to be successful in whatever it is that you're doing. But right now, it might be a good time for you to take a break. Go ahead and step back a little bit. Overcome this fear of missing out on an opportunity. You've got this new idea with this Ace of Spheres here. Really focus on that. Really put your energies into that and cultivate that a little bit. Also, don't forget, the more that you're focused on these other things that are happening whenever it comes to jobs, if you have multiple jobs, you are King of Cups. You don't want to take away from that. You don't want to end up getting that into a situation where you're not that warm, comforting head of your home in energy. You want to maintain that. So that could also be part of what you're balancing. You're balancing work, you're balancing home, and I do see you're really balancing multiple jobs here. So the universe is just urging you to take a minute, take a breather. Don't give up on these ideas, but take a breather. Don't let yourself collapse under the weight that you've created for yourself, because ultimately you will succeed in this, and your success is dependent on self-care. Don't let yourself get crushed by this, and you won't. Overcome this fear of being left behind. A lot of us feel that way about situations. We don't want to miss out on opportunities. Even if we got a really good opportunity going on over here, we don't want to miss out on what's going on over here. That's human nature. We can't help it. But sometimes you just have to take a minute, breathe, and just realize everything will work out okay. But I will go ahead and clarify a little bit further. So let's talk about this opportunity that we're worried about missing out on here, Gemini. Tell me about this Five of Spheres in the reverse. All right, so for the Five of Spheres, we've got Four of Wands in the reverse, the Ace of Wands, Six of Pentacles in the reverse, Eight of Wands in the reverse, Page of Swords. All right, so this is really what it boils down to, why this is bothering you so much, why you are afraid of being left out in the cold. I think that if you, in your head, Gemini, if you focus on this new idea, this new project that you've gotten, if you put that energy into this and take away from this, I feel like you're going to let people down. You're going to be looked at as if you're not putting in the equal amount of work or the amount of work that you used to. And I think you're afraid that this is going to be a situation where you stop hearing about this. You're not being included. Really, I honestly feel like this is just one of those situations where you don't want to let other people down. You're trying to balance a lot and you don't want to let other people down. You don't want to let people in your home down, and you don't want to let people that you work with down. But I am urging you, Two of Spheres in the reverse. You're trying to juggle things and it's getting a little bit heavy for you, so it's okay to put one of those things down for even just a short while. Don't overwork yourself, because ultimately that could end up being more detrimental to you than what you fear is going to happen. Because remember, the Sun card is here at the end of this reading, so you have success ahead of you. You're going to be successful in your venture. Don't worry about that. Just take care of yourself along the way. Don't let yourself get crushed. All right, well, that's all I got for you, Gemini. I hope that the message resonates and helps you in some way. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button and leave a comment below. And until next time, rest well.